Today is Monday, December 12th. We're inspecting a 2006 Porsche Cayenne V6 at Napleton, Hyundai, in Calumet City. We'll start off with the front bumper. Front bumper has multiple little flaws and gouges and dents and whatnot. Proceeds all around the passenger side air inlet, more gouges and nicks and whatnot from more than likely being backed into. Once again, there's more gouges. Continuing on to the left side, more gouges. We move on to the hood. The hood's relatively clean, free of rock chips. Very light scratching, some real light scratches on the left front fender here. Moving on to the left front door. You see it's pretty clean, free of door dings. Not many scratches or anything along those lines. Overall, it's in pretty good shape. Moving on to the driver's side rear door. Once again, free of door dings. Very minor chips just at the openings. Nothing too horrendous. Moving on to the rear quarter panel on the driver's side. And up into the roof pillar. Overall, very clean. No real damage or anything like that. So, along with the roof is also clean. No hail damage or anything along those lines. Overall, it's in pretty good shape.
Is this the young lady I met Saturday?
So then continuing onto the passenger side pillar. No real noticeable damage. Tailgate is also very clean. Just very light scratches, if anything. Nick here and there, nothing major. Moving on to the right rear door. There is some damage on the right rear door that it lightly grazed something, causing some slight impact damages here. Also a slight scratch has been touched up here. Slight scratch on the driver's side door right there that was touched up. Moving on to the wheels and tires. The tires are a little on the worn side. They have about 5 to 6 seconds remaining. We'll need replacement soon. Rear brakes are older, but still in pretty good condition overall. Still have some pad life left on. Front brakes look a little bit more recent. Rotors have definitely been replaced. You can see that it's got a bit of a fresher Porsche pad in there. Once again, the front tires also have about a 5 to 6 seconds remaining on it. Moving on to the left front wheel, you can see once again here the fresh rotors. This side's got a little bit of a camera wear, probably from alignment issues, being a little bit out of spec. Nothing that's horrendous, but it is a little worn. Most of the part takes about 5 seconds, except for the outer edge, which is at the wear bars. Moving on to the left rear wheel. See once again here the brakes are in about average shape, kind of dark. Tires have about 4 seconds left on this side. All 4 wheels are in very good shape. Most of them are missing their valve stems though. The vehicle did need to be jump started. The battery is not passing a load test currently. It is low on charge. It could be due to some aftermarket accessories installed in the vehicle. Door panel overall is in nice shape. Some slight dirt marks on it, but overall in pretty good shape. We do have a damaged seat trim right here. You can see it was caught on something, more than likely maybe a snow brush or something along those lines. Carpet is average. It's a little dirty, but nothing horrendous. Moving back into the inside here, you got 46,663. As you can see here, the display is a little bit discolored. It doesn't seem to be reading quite right. Also, when Porsche lights up in this upper section here, the stability control light is on, and that is more than likely due to a low voltage situation from jump starting the vehicle. That will normally go out within driving a couple of minutes. The AC and heat works. As you can see here, somebody has installed a Kenwood aftermarket navigation CD player. This is not OEM Porsche. The dealership has informed me they've had to jump start the vehicle several times. This could be more than likely the culprit. They're saying that you have to turn it off on its own. Heated seats work very well. You can see the leather overall is in very nice shape. No real creases. It doesn't even look like the seats have really been sat in much. The dash is also very clean. Headliner is clean. See the moonroof. Once again, looking at the driver's side front seat here, pretty clean.
You got here a peacemaker?
No, it's a scan tool and pry bar. Sorry about that. I was asked a question by one of the salesmen. Once again, you can see here the rear seat is also in very good condition. Doesn't even look like it's been sat in for the most part. So the vehicle in the interior is very nice shape for the most part. See all that the floor mats have been turned over. Overall, though, the carpet is very clean in the rear. Moving back to the rear section of the vehicle. Here we have the factory Porsche stereo system, so you can put that back in if you choose to. It's got a nice trunk liner here. You can see the Porsche temporary spare in good shape. The whole hardware kit and tool kit, everything's present and accounted for. Got our cargo cover, which does work. Going on to the inside trim up in here. Overall, everything looks pretty decent for the most part. The vehicle is very dry underneath. It's not really leaking any fluids or anything of the sort. Moving on to the engine.
Yeah. You know what it is, man. If I don't bounce, I'm gonna move. I don't.
Moving on to the engine, here's the V6. It is a little difficult to see, however the coolant pipes all in here. And also on the driver's side of the engine, which is a little bit easier to see in here. They all appear to be original. Doesn't look like they've ever been changed. The weather stripping is a little bit loose around the hood here, as you can see, not attached. It's also causing some issues with properly latching the hood. In 1 second here, we're going to get the light out. We'll be moving underneath the vehicle for a quick look at the underside. You can see the transfer case is very dry overall. It does appear to have the original drive shaft installed in the vehicle, which the center support bearing has been issues with these vehicles. There may be something that will need to be addressed in the future. Overall though, no real fluid leaks other than a little bit of oil residue on the oil filter housing cap there a little bit. No signs of rust or anything of the sort. Exhaust is in real good shape. Overall, the underside is very clean. This concludes the Lemonbuster's auto inspection of a 2006 Porsche Cayenne V6 at Napleton Hyundai.